Yeah, it's rare that we have a guy on here. This is kind of flipping the script a little bit that was traded out of Pittsburgh and then found his way back. So because we've had Mink on here, but he was traded in. Like this is a
Hmm.
different circumstance than what he went through. So walk us through that whole process of being traded from Pittsburgh to Jacksonville. That was right after the Foles injury, right? That's why they were looking for quarterback help.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So Nick Foles is injured week 1. We played the Patriots a Sunday night game. So we get back to Pittsburgh. I wake up the next morning to a call from the Steelers saying that I was getting traded to Jacksonville. So I get traded to Jacksonville, and you show up on Tuesday, and they're like, "Here's a playbook. Be ready to play quarterback on Sunday." And it's
Yeah.
just I think I sat in the complex for because I mean like I was staying in a hotel, right? I'm staying in a hotel down the street. I got a whole playbook to learn. I don't know anyone, so I just sat in the complex like the entire week and just stared at the playbook, just trying to pick it up as fast as possible, walk through plays, get the mental reps, get prepared for practice, just get ready to recite a new play and new terminology because every single playbook's like a different language. It's like you spoke French for 3 years, and it's like, hey, go to Spain and try to get around. That's exactly like the comparison it is. So it was an interesting process, but was able to get prepared and then obviously like go through a year there um, and then go through a camp there where had a very good camp, but for whatever reason, they didn't deem me as could help their team. So ended up back in Pittsburgh, and then they come back. It definitely was a whirlwind. But I learned a lot through the process. Just how to quickly mentally process a playbook and learn a new playbook given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Two, just how different organizations are run from Pittsburgh that's been established, been successful for so long, to a Jacksonville which is up and coming and working to be an established franchise as well. So it definitely was two very different dynamics. It definitely was an interesting time just in my life and just with adversity and learning how to overcome it. Because for many of us, we've always been the guy on their team, just from the time we were 5 till throughout college and even into the league. So just to handle the process, getting traded and then leaving Jacksonville and then coming back to Pittsburgh, just the mental gymnastics that you can put your mind through. So just processing all of that, it definitely was a great growth moment for me, for sure, on that entire process. And I'm definitely excited to be back in Pittsburgh, of course.
People try to take the human element part out of it, but like when you got traded, were you kind of bummed out, or were you just like okay, knowing that Foles went down, thinking okay, I'm gonna have a much greater opportunity potentially in Jacksonville because no one saw
Yeah,
what Gardner Minshew did happening when that
correct.
happened. Yeah,
I mean,
so
Gardner, give him his credit. He balled
yeah,
out, and it was exciting
absolutely.
to see. I was happy for him as
Yeah,
well. Of course, I thought, at the time, I was like, okay, okay, boom. Now I'm going to an opportunity where I could play immediately, right? And that's what the coaches were saying even when I got down there. So I was excited about the opportunity. Obviously, the timing. Then the next week, Ben ends up getting injured in the Seattle game, and Mason starts into action. It's like, okay, if I was in Pittsburgh, would I be playing there? It's like that mental gymnastics. Obviously, anyone, for the most part, you're bummed when you get traded, especially um, at the time when it happened. Week 2 of the season, now learn a whole new playbook, right? When you've just been preparing off season to run the Steeler offense. So there's a whole bunch of dynamics going through your head. And as you said, I think people often like just forget the human side of it. At the end of the day, we're still, although we're athletes, we're playing the sport that we love at the highest level, trying to achieve our goals and dreams. There's still a lot of adversity that we are placed in or still have to work to overcome. And so you just got to take it on the chin and keep moving forward, focus on what you can control, and make the most of the opportunities when they're given to you.
so you made the decision this offseason then to re-sign with the team
I
on a
did,
new
yes.
1 year deal. So what was that process like? Were there other suitors? Did you just feel like the opportunity was better here than some other places, or what all went through that process?
Yeah, obviously, it was a weird year in every situation, from positional situations across the league to cap situations across the league. So my thought process was, I was been excited to be back in Pittsburgh, and it's offense that I'm comfortable in. I know I can run at a high level. and also a staff and teammates that I'm comfortable with as well, in a QB room that I enjoy. I knew I would be excited to be back in Pittsburgh, and it all worked out to be back for another year. It's going back in. I'm a big chess guy right now, so I really enjoy. I think that just gets my mind really stimulated. So I like to play a couple games of chess on my phone, and then from there it's kind of just relaxing and getting ready to go.
I thought when you said about playing chess, I thought maybe there were a few guys on the team that you would play chess against. I was to say they probably don't stand a chance.
We actually started getting a little chess club going last year. The nights before the game, I have like a portable chessboard I'll bring. It's called a poison pawn board. So we'll walk around, and it rolls up. It's very portable. So we would play sometimes on the plane, and then in the hotel wherever at night until bed check. So it was good. It was fun.
Who's some of the guys in the club?
Yeah.
So let's see. So like Chooks was in the club, offensive tackle. Ola, he was in the club. Robert Spillane started to join in on the club. We'll play in the locker room as well. So like Tuitt will come over and play. Different guys will come in and see if they could take me on, throughout the times there.
Did you ever lose?
No, it's fun. I'd say no, I didn't. But I honestly, Chooks beat me once. I might have did it for his personal morale, so I could continue to play him moving forward. But don't tell him I said that.